Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
When I'm 80.
On this edition of The Ride Home, we review The Intern. So, I actually really liked this movie. I went in expecting a PG-13 partial romantic comedy directed by Nancy Meyers. I got a partial romantic comedy directed by Nancy Meyers. I think there was a lot of good humor in there. I think that they nailed the modern tech startup generation without it seeming kitschy or over the top. I liked Robert DeNiro's performance. I mean, it's no Taxi Driver or Raging Bull, but I mean, it was good. It was entertainment. It's really just like movie comfort food. Like, I enjoyed it. I felt warm afterwards. It's a movie I'll probably watch again when it comes on Redbox. You know, if I just want to curl up on the couch in my jammies. Overall, I really, really liked it.
My reaction to it's a lot more mixed. It's a movie that's trying to be, like, not sexist. It's trying to be, like, this sort of progressive movie about this old guy, and there's a lot of Robert De Niro mansplaining to the strong, independent woman that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. There's also a lot of, I guess I'll call it, isn't Grandpa funny jokes that are funny the first time.
What you got against grandpa jokes, bro?
Amusing the second time, and by the fifth or sixth time, it's like, okay,
awesome.
We get it. But I mean,
out of touch.
And there were times. This really sounds like I hate the movie, which I didn't. But there are times where I was thinking, what the hell is Robert De Niro doing in this CBS sitcom? And it just sort of, I mean, it hits a lot of familiar beats. It's very familiar. Comfort food is a good way to describe it because it doesn't throw you any curves. It's a very basic film. The chemistry is good. The writing is passable. The direction's okay. I mean, you could do a lot worse.
You know, I agree with Jordan. I agree with Mike. I think it is comfort. I'm bored and I have a free afternoon and it's cold outside, so I'm gonna get a blanket and sit down and watch this movie. It had a heart. I have to agree with you, Mike. I think they were trying so hard to be, we're a feminist movie. Here's Robert De Niro mansplaining every feminist theory to our main character, and that's so valid and true. Are we doing a spoilers?
That's fine.
I hate that they threw in the affair in the third act. I wanted the husband to be just this awesome, supportive husband who's totally comfortable with being that stay-at-home dad while his wife is this awesome startup career CEO person. I think it was, my only complaint with the movie is that it really heavily relied on this third act emotional crutch, and it would have been so much greater just to have that friendship, because there was that chemistry between Anne Hathaway and Robert De Niro. They were great friends, and I would absolutely, on my camera, I would absolutely watch a movie with the two of them just being these great friends.
All right, so grades, everybody. Let's bottom line it.
I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 peanut butter and jellies with the crusts cut off. I really liked it. I agree with Krysta. I didn't like that the husband was having an affair in the third act. I think it's more emotionally resonant if you just have him be the passionate stay-at-home father, because it makes Anne Hathaway's choice at the end of the movie a little bit harder, and it just kind of gives her an out. But I mean, overall, I mean, it was a fun comedy. The jokes were corny, but I still loved them. The direction was fine. I mean, like I said, it's a great, like, Sunday afternoon TBS movie.
I would say I'd probably give it about B-. I mean, it's not a very remarkable movie. It has a lot of flaws. It contradicts itself. It wants to have its cake and eat it too with the whole powerful independent woman thing by having Robert De Niro mansplain it all. And it's just that, like, that provides some trouble. The jokes can be hit or miss. It stumbles in the third act. It's a very basic movie. It's kind of like, I'd watch it. I wouldn't seek it out, like, on, like, I think you said you'd find it on Redbox. I wouldn't go that far, but 2 years, 3 years from now, when it's on TBS at 2 o'clock in the morning, yeah, I'll watch it. So yeah, B-.
Yeah, I'm just tired of movies copying out, especially when it comes to relationships and roles, and thinking we have to add drama by throwing in this affair or this issue. When it's just, I'm done with that. I'm done with that being a plot device. I was really excited for this movie but watching it, I was like, you know what, I'm enjoying this. I like where they're taking this. And then the third act just really killed it for me. When I watch it again, probably, I still think it was a fun film, kind of, like you said, comfort food film. I think Anne Hathaway and Robert De Niro's friendship chemistry was amazing. If they could have just focused the movie on that so much more, I think it would have been a great film. I think I'd have to give it a B+. I loved it up until the third act.